If there's people out there that hate you for just your existence, continue to exist. I don't stay where I'm not wanted. I don't stay. I go where I'm celebrated, never tolerated. It's gonna be a cinematic shot since y'all can see my reflection. But girl, no. So today we are going to be taking down the holiday decorations finally in the middle of January. I'm going to be keeping all this paper for next year. I'm going to roll it back up on this roll, tape it up, because good quality wrapping paper is expensive. Okay, so I've taken all the ornaments off of the kitchen tree. These were some of my favorite ornaments this year. Hey you guys, so I don't know if this is in focus because I'm using the back camera so I can't see a viewfinder. However, I just finished my first book of the year. I am excited. It was on Audible, and sometimes it's just the way I think. Sometimes when I finish books on Audible, I'm like, does that really count because you were listening to it? But it's like, bitch, listening to a book, reading a book, feeling a book, bitch, it's all a book. You got the information, you took it in just like if you were reading a book and you had a physical copy before you. So it's still reading. I finished The Fall of the House of Tatterley. It's like a middle grade novel about hoodoo and this black boy who have a family of like spiritual aunties, and they're like witchy and fun and magical, and it's just black as hell, and I loved it. Felt like it had a couple of things that I could relate to from my childhood, but recently I bought these mini book review tabs where you write your book review and then you just keep them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use these book reviews and then I'm going to paste them in my junk journal or my regular journal so I can have like a journal tab of the book reviews, because I love doing like book reports, even mini ones, because even as an adult, doing book reports on books that you've listened to or read helps you with better understanding, because sometimes we just read and listen just to get through the book and we don't really take it in. So this causes us to like stop and just listen. And I realized listening to audiobooks with headphones is so much more immersive than it is just having it playing on a speaker while you're doing everything else in the foreground or in the background, whatever. Hey you guys, so it is currently 3 in the morning. I'm just getting in the house and I don't have any juice in the house, but I have fruit. We're gonna use this juicer to make me some fresh apple juice, and it's only gonna be a little bit because you know you could use like 10,000 apples and you only get like a corner of juice. I'd be like, what's up with that shit? It's been a long ass day. It is February 1st. Yesterday was January 31st, obviously. And not only has it been a long month politically with all the chaotic shit that fuck nigga in office is doing. However, child, I'm having a loss in my family. It's one of my aunts. You know, during transitional periods, it's never easy. It's always heavy. The grief is like palpable. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. And it's 3 in the morning right now. We just got back from the hospital. Watch me juice. Got me a bag of Granny Smith apples. I got the knife and a cutting board. I love to keep these little stickers. And so far, I've done like 3 apples and got that much juice. Sorry for the shadowy light. I got my light down here, which I should have you guys down here, but I have you guys propped up perfectly. I'm currently listening to this audiobook. It's about like African spirituality, hoodoo, and just, you know, reconnecting with nature, because if you don't honor and connect with nature, nature gonna fuck you up. And as you see why what's happening in the global world with the climate, honey, the elements is mad. And I'm trying to do my best and do my part, because I can't worry about nobody else. I can just live by an example. Hey y'all, so this is the part of the vlog where I kind of just want to do an update of life, because it is currently February 2nd. And boy, January was such a fucking whirlwind. You know, if it ain't the weather, the climate, the political climate, just the constant bad news, I do detoxes off of the news and on social media. I can't take constant bad news all the time. And that's what they truly want. They want you at a never-ending state of internal doom, and you can't give it to them. Because one thing about me, I'm going to live in the good and the bad and the happy and the glad. I'm going to get through it all. But it's like, girl, if it ain't the political landscape, then it's like personal life shit, you know? The TikTok block. Okay, January, I know it's 2025, but I mean, I wanted you to come in like a lamb, not like a lion. But it's like, it's just been a lot. But you know what? We're going to get through it. And at the end of the day, I'm here. And you know, during chaotic times, I got this from a Toni Morrison video, and I'm probably going to insert the clip here.
Peter said, I feel so tired. I was writing and I can't write. And I was talking about what had happened politically that had made me so, as you say, paralyzed, or not doing it or not thinking about it. And he started screaming, no, 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 no. This is the time when artists go to work. Not when everything is all right. Not when it looks sunny. It's when it's hard. And I thought about all those people who wrote in prisons, in gulags, under duress, I mean, you know, they were doing it. So I'm sitting here going, I can't write. It's so embarrassing.
But whenever you're going through chaotic times of strife, division, and just pure hatred and ignorance, I don't care what type of creative you are. If you build houses, if you paint houses, if you clean for a living, if cleaning is your therapy, if working is your therapy, if making pictures, photography, shit, if sweeping porches is your therapy or your art form. During times that are so chaotic like this is when artists create. When you feel at your lowest, when depression is rolling up heavy, because depression is always going to come around eventually, but it's how we react to it, is how we get through it. You got to make sure that you still create. When your depression tells you to stay in bed all day, I don't give a fuck if all you do is walk to the bathroom, that's shit. But you get up and get out of that bed. I don't care if your depression tells you, hey, I don't want to go to the porch today. Bitch, check your mail, ho. The only way depression will win is when you listen to what it's saying. Let me take off these Pee Wee Herman ass glasses, because I only need to put these on when I need them. But yeah, if there's people out there that hate you for just your existence, continue to exist. You deserve to exist just as much as they do. You have to remember, people who traffic in hatred for things you cannot change, like your sexuality or who you are born as, the skin you're in, you are already above them. And I don't believe nobody's above anybody, but when you're dealing with people who hate you for things you can't control, just by you being authentically yourself, if your existence makes somebody uncomfortable, fuck their comfortability. They can move the fuck around. Because when I'm uncomfortable somewhere, you know what I do? I don't stay there. I don't stay where I'm not wanted. I don't stay. I go where I'm celebrated, never tolerated. And that's so important right now. I don't know if this made any sense, but I just needed to get that out. With everything going on in life, y'all gonna get through it. We gonna get through. We have no choice but to get through it, because we're resilient. We've been through shit harder than this before. And I also want you to remember, think of the shit when people say, oh, I'm not my ancestor. Bitch, you better be your motherfucking ancestor. You better be as strong as your ancestor. Because they went through more harrowing shit than we going through now. It's just modernized for a modern day landscape. But you better call on the strength of your ancestors. I hate when people say, oh, we ain't our ancestors. Honey, survival is the biggest strength you ever have. I just want y'all all just to be mindful, be kinder to each other. And people who don't choose to be kinder to you because of who you are, fuck them and keep it moving and go where you're celebrated, not tolerated. And lastly, I want to show you guys the books I'm reading this month. I started this book in January, and I'm just finishing. I have 98 pages left of this book, and this is by the iconic Octavia E. Butler, Parable of the Sower. I will be getting Parable of the Talent next, but I need to finish some of my books on my TBR because I constantly get new books, and I don't finish the old ones. And I think I want to finish Parable of the Talent before March 15th. Book stellar. A book I'm going to read for Black History Month. A Black author made the backstory for the Muses. You know, the true stars of Hercules. So, I'm reading this for Black History Month because I want some fantasy, I want some joy, I want some arts, I want some theater, I want some drama. Playful drama, not the drama that's going on in real life. But yeah, so I'm going to be reading this, and I'm going to be finished Parable of the Sower, and if I have time, because I'm a slow reader, I'm going to read a Toni Morrison book. So yeah, because Toni Morrison is my patron saint. That being said, like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to, feel free to comment down below a video idea you want me to do. Now, I was thinking for a next video idea, I have my dream journal, and a lot of my dreams, I have a lot of psychic dreams because, as you guys know, psychics run in my family. If you follow me from TikTok, you know I have a whole playlist growing up with a psychic mother and grandmother because, you know, they stay seeing spirits in the dead. That's why the dead in the spirit world doesn't scare me or anything. But yeah, I have a dream journal with hella dreams that have come true and come to fruition. I won't be listing any names because that shit's private, hello. However, if you want me to do a flip through of my dream journal where I read some of my dreams and I tell you how they unfolded in real life, let me know. Or if you want like supernatural story time for my life, let me know about that too, and I can further elaborate on some of the chaotic shit that goes on within my life. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I don't take nobody who watches me lightly. Even if you watch just the first 5 minutes and you skip to the end, I appreciate you because you could be doing anything with your time, but you're watching a bitch like me, and I appreciate that because you got good taste. So yeah, thank you guys for watching me. I will see you next time at the same time, same place. Bye, you guys.